Well, I've tidied up a few things. And the painting definitely needs more tidying up. And that's fine. Um, this is how it works, right? This is how it's part of the thing you sign up for when you paint. Okay, so I've narrowed that. I've really shifted the bottom. I began with a fairly straight trunk and it moved into the right, and no, I decided I wanted to keep it a reasonably straight structure there. Another thing, I laid in the impression of a field in the background here that might be snow covered. I'm going to reserve the option to do that again later. But at the moment, to me, it seems like a distraction because I would like the focus to be here, supported by everything. I don't want to look too far off into the distance. I want the distance to be more abstract, on either side of it. This will be very direct. I have, as you can see, I've changed a few things already with my wash-in as it was sitting. And I'm going to do that until I'm happy with it. But let's grab a little bit of, what do we have here? Ultramarine blue and alizarin crimson, and let's bring this back down. Let's bring it back down to here. Yeah, that's pretty blue. Yeah, so what? Doesn't matter. We're still doing the underpainting right now. We're getting rid of that indication of a field, or that hint of a field. Which serves as giving us the possibility of bringing these trees forward, which I plan to do anyway, because we have this massive band across here, and then we have a massive band across there, and a massive band across here, right? Sky, distance, foreground. Let's integrate them. Yes, this tree trunk runs through things, but that's all as far as this in the foreground is concerned. And we only have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 items cutting across here. I'd rather not have 1, 2, 3 planes that are so in your face. I'd rather for the most part have 2 planes. The distant one, including these 2 together, and everywhere from the outhouse to this tree and the foreground in the second one. And I'd rather any sort of degree of sophistication that lays in there be in the variety of color and design within that spectrum. It's a square painting, and given the subject matter, I think I would prefer to just keep it, in this case, more simple. If I were going to make a very distant horizon with a crazy sky, I might worry about these layers of perspective. But it's not. It's an intimate painting. This is about what's close to us. I don't want to clutter up that notion of intimacy by having too many lines, between us and them, so to speak. But I've played with the trees a little bit, as you can see. I've laid a few leaves in here and there. I think what I'd like to do actually as well, I'm just looking at this now, I'm going to mix up a little bit of ultramarine blue and a little bit of raw umber, and I hate to get my brush dirty just for this one stroke, but if you're afraid of a bit of labor to do the right thing on a painting, then you're sunk already. So just do it. Don't be lazy. Never be lazy. Yeah, when I say I'm lazy, it's true, I'm being lazy, and usually it's not a good thing. But there, let's extend that branch. Let's let that flare a little bit more in that direction. Back here, really, I don't have to do much to it. I think what I'll do is I'll just bring down the values in that little area. I never really washed it in, did I? I just kind of outlined it. Okay, that might be a bit cheesy, but cheesy's fine. We're going to go over it. It has a general feel. Odds are I'm going to have sort of some ochres, maybe some reds. I don't know. Maybe it'll be that leathery looking green. Either way, that value had to be lower than this, and it really wasn't. Okay, so I think that's about it. What I'm going to do, while I'm at it, and for the sake of illustration right now, what I mean when I say that I'm going to, I don't want the strong band here in the background. What I mean is I'll introduce some of these colors into here to break up that tree line and try to create a bit of a design in it. So why don't I just mix up, just for the fun of it, a little bit of yellow ochre, a little bit of alizarin crimson, a little bit of cobalt blue, and of course a little bit of paint thinner, and a little bit of white. I'm not worried about clean colors right now. My brush is plenty dirty. I'll have to give it a thorough cleaning before we're done tonight. Okay, that's a little bit zealous. A little bit overzealous, maybe. Is it? Is it really? Yeah, I suppose it is. Lean more towards the cobalt blue and a little bit of alizarin crimson, a bit of white again. A little more purple. Purple, there we go. Yeah, let's take this side down. You know, I have this kind of going up. Let's bring this down. Bringing you down, man. And fuzzy. We don't need those hard lines. We don't even want them. Okay, it's not much of a video, it's just a quick, I just wanted to quickly show you a couple of changes that I felt kind of strongly about. I'm just going to suck off the extra, just going to absorb the extra turpentine that's on there. Small improvement, but I often do this, you know. I'll just see little things that need to be fixed, in my opinion, and what a tremendous help that is when you're actually going to sit in front of it and lay in very carefully your design and your overpainting. See you very soon, guys. Thanks for watching.